Alright, hey guys, and welcome to my channel once again. My name is DGO Cats, or The God of Cats, whichever you prefer. And today I'm making part 2 of my next piggy build mode FNAF fan game map, kinda, sorta. So, I just wanted to say real quick a huge thank you to my friend Springy for letting me use his account as a backup. Um, anyway, yeah. So, in the last episode, I started recording a little late. I had the entire frame done except for this room. And then in the last episode, I came in, I colored the flooring, I did all the doors, and I built this room in the first layer of walling. I also did this, which makes noise when you push the button. I'm really hoping that there is sound in this, because last time there was not sound. I think I ruled it out. I think it's my headphones. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, today I think I'm gonna make the rest of the walling, place the items, and the rest of the things, because like this door, I don't have the ability to put this door in. My account is newer than Springy's, so he has all the extra build mode stuff. So I'm gonna pull his account in real quick at the end of the video to deal with the door and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Now, what was I gonna say? So I've decided not to put anything behind a like wall. So, my next episode will most likely be a full-on tutorial on how to make a working FNAF character in build mode. And it doesn't have to be FNAF. It can be literally any character you want, but how they move in the FNAF style, right? So, yeah. Anyway, let's keep going on this. Now, I know it's not really the most interesting thing, but my channel is about game design and playing horror games, and part of game design is this. I know it's not the most interesting thing, but this is, so like all of your favorite games, so like think of any game in the world, right? Any video game in the world. Whoever the developer for that game is has gone through this exact process. And so yeah. So here's this game. I'm not sure quite what to call it yet. If you have any suggestions as to what I should call this game, leave them in the comments below. Also, sorry about any background noise. My cats are currently in this room right now, so yeah. They are there. I just realized I forgot to turn on the thing. My do not disturb. So here we go. There we go. And like I said, I know this isn't the most interesting thing, but I'm making this game partially because I was bored and wanted to make another game, and partially because this game and this series is literally, I'm making this game specifically so that I could show you all the steps of game design. Within Piggy build mode, of course. I don't have the proper tools yet to make a real game. However, this is Piggy build mode, and it is kind of close to a real game, especially when you throw in the links. So, yeah. It's a game within a game, if you will, which is, it's kind of like making a Roblox game, except less complicated. I don't know if those are the exact words I would use, but this is easier for me to grasp, at least, than Roblox Studio. I might just be dumb, but like, yeah, so the first like 2 or 3 videos might be a little boring, but it's gosh, stop it. Stop. Sorry about that. That's my cats. Yeah, anyway. This is definitely not the best part of game design. One of my favorite parts personally is thinking of the layout of the map and like how each character is gonna work, which, assuming this goes how I expect it to be, and it's not gonna take longer than I think it will, that will be the next episode in this part of the series. Now, I know my first few videos have been my fan games in Piggy build mode, and I just said horror games in general on my description, if anyone read that, which I doubt anyone did. Which is fine if you didn't. I don't... Anyway. That's besides the point. My point is, I said I was gonna do all kinds of horror games, and right now I'm just doing mine. It will change later on. I'm just doing some tests right now to see if I can get the other stuff to work. Like I've got a couple of Piggy videos. Roblox Piggy, it's one of my favorite games. I know it's over now and it's kind of old news, but like I want to make a couple videos on it. I was just late to the thing. I just started YouTube later than Piggy, and I still want to make a video or two on it. The issue I'm running into with it right now, though, is that, the audio keeps just randomly cutting out for me. Excuse me. The audio for Roblox Piggy, I'll be just moving in the game, and all of a sudden the audio will just completely stop, and I have to, exit out of the game, kinda, to finish it, or not finish it, to make it come back on. And so the the audio is a big issue anyway. And if I can figure out what's causing that, I do have a couple of piggy videos. And so those will come out eventually, maybe. Doors is another one of my favorites. I'm thinking of making videos on that. Rainbow Friends is a thing that exists, so I'll make a video or two on that. I'm thinking of doing the no box challenge for that one. So there's that. The, I actually have Henry Stickmin. I downloaded Henry Stickmin a while ago. That'll be one that I try to play, hopefully. We'll see about that. That all depends on if I can figure out how to screen record on my laptop. Which, if I can, I'll start making videos on that. I just gotta figure out how. Because, like, that'll also be a fun series. Getting used to laptop controls, because I don't really do laptop controls. Like, I've played mobile for, like, ever. So I'm not as used to laptop controls, so that'll be fun. I get to do videos on my computer, which I don't even know how to play games on, so, yeah, there's that. There's a game called Submarine Simulator. That's a FNAF style game, believe it or not. I might give that a shot. So mostly I'll be horror games, but then every once in a while there'll be a game like Henry Stickmin or something else like that. Just some random game that I'll throw in there, like, hey, I've kind of want to play this game. I'll just throw it in here real quick. So I'm basically like Think Noodles, but on a budget. Kind of thing. Except way more horror games. So yeah. Anyway. What else do I have planned for this channel? So I'm making this game for, like, because there are other games in the actual series. That I have there's other games in the series that are free roam, like Five Nights at Purple Cats 5 and 6, Five Nights at Purple Cats 7 as well, Five Nights at Purple Cats, The Complex, The Glitch World. There's quite a few free roam games. Project Stray, which is a Those Nights at Biddy's game. The point is, there's a lot of free roam. So this is showing you the free roam side. And then I'll make a video where I, like a creating your comments into a game kind of video, where I just I send out a post or whatever. This will obviously be when I have more than one subscriber, but I'll send out a post and it'll be like, hey, I'm gonna make that game now, the more traditional FNAF style game. Um, Give me a little description of some characters and I'll add them in and shout you out for it, kind of thing. Like, just making a game based off of strictly comment suggestions. Like, I'm just gonna be the one coding the game, but you guys fully decide what it is. Like, the character design, the way you deal with them, all of that stuff. I'll take in, like, somewhere between 5 and 10 characters and just throw them all into this game, and then I'll make the map based around that. And like if they have specific rooms for them, you add that into their character description and I'll throw that in. I just realized this is like all those TikToks or whatever where it's like someone talking and then the gameplay is kind of related but not really, or like the ones where it's like story time with satisfying videos in the background, because that's kind of what this is. Like I said, I know this isn't the most interesting thing. It's not for me either, but I'm showing you the process of game design, so this is part of what you have to do. And I'm gonna have to do this part anyway because it's a part of making games, right? You can't make a game without building the map up. And so like since I'm gonna do this anyway, I may as well record a video about it. So yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. There's also a whole vent system that's gonna go above the roof. So I'm gonna have to build that out before I put the roof in. So yeah. Hey, stop it. Yeah, so right now I've got to finish. Can you stop? Stop it. So right now I've got to finish the pizzeria, and then next episode will most likely be adding in the characters and challenges. And then the video after that, I'm talking about just this series. There's gonna be other types of videos, like I've still gotta beat Five Nights at Purple Cats, and like I said, there's like 7 games in that just have, there's 7 games labeled with a number, so 1 through 7 with numbers, but there's other games under the Five Nights at Purple Cats title, like Glitch World, The Explosion, The Complex, kind of thing. So those will get their own video. So, right now I've got videos for days. eventually I might run out of video ideas, and then I might back off to like weekly videos. But I am trying to keep a schedule, right? And like Mondays and sometimes Tuesdays, I might not upload a video, or maybe the day after that I won't upload a video. I'm gonna try my best to, but like those are days where I have more I have to do, so I might not be able to make time for recording then. What I'll try to do is like Sunday or whatever, I'll make 3 videos or something to upload. And like that's what I'm doing right now, kinda, is I'm making this video right after the Purple Cats video, the Five Nights at Purple Cats, nights 3 and 4. I'm recording this one right after that. That one's already uploaded and released right now. And so I'm just making this one now just in case I don't have time tomorrow to record a video, then I'll at least have one made and ready to go. But yeah. So we're getting kind of close. So there's a couple of things that I would recommend for game design. Putting down notes of like the different rooms you want to add in. So like if you know what rooms you want to add in but you don't know where you want to put them, write them down. And then like after you've written them all down, color code them as to the general area you want to be. So like for example, you've got the office, right? You've got this set of rooms right here. So like say the kitchen, backstage, and manager's office. So let's just go with that. Are going to be on the right side of the security office somewhere. And you would label them with a specific color, like red. Red means right side of the office. Blue means behind the office, kind of thing. And it doesn't have to be alliterations like that. I just do alliterations because they're easier to remember. Anyway. I'm almost done with the walls here. How long have I been recording for? Alright. I think I'm gonna make it about as long as the first video, maybe shorter. So I might have like 15 more minutes. And another thing about game design is sometimes, like, if it's a smaller build, like, for example, you won't know this yet, but you will once I get there, the One Night at Roby's floor in Five Nights at Purple Cats 7 was not that long. You can do stuff like that in one sitting, but like the actual like the whole game of Five Nights at Purple Cats 7, that I did in multiple sittings. You never want to try and make one game in one sitting because you'll start to get tired, you'll start to make mistakes, everyone will, don't say you won't. You'll get tired, you'll make mistakes, you might mess up a link somewhere, something might not work out properly, and then you'll get mad. So like set aside some time, right? Like 45 minutes, an hour maybe, for making a game a day. Or something like that. And then only work within that time window so that you're not there long enough to get mad. Or you don't tire yourself out or whatever. Because sometimes the process of game making can be frustrating. Like Purple Cat in Five Nights at Purple Cat's 1. He did not work at all when I first made that game. Like, sometimes he showed up, like one time maybe, and then he just left for the rest of the night. He's still not perfect, but he's better than he was before now, and that's because I took a break. And I let this I took a break. I came back like a week or two later, and I was able to figure it out. And by the way, I'll give you the advice for that. When you're making a FNAF game or any kind of game in piggy build mode, don't use OR gates. Use link hubs. Because OR gates are like the Walmart brand link hubs, basically. They don't work. Just don't use them. That's what I did wrong with Purple Cat. I tried to use it for color coding in the circuit, because the circuit's kind of complex. It's not really all that complex. And you guys will know by next video, because whatever the video I upload after this is, whenever I upload the next video, that's going to be the how to make a working character video. And so yeah, this circuit is kind of complex to learn. I don't even fully understand it. I just know it worked. I just know that I stayed up for like an hour. I spent like an hour straight just brainstorming, trying to figure out what to do. I managed to get the character to work, but they would also spawn in when they weren't active, so I had to find out something to deal with that. And then I figured out this circuit. Now, I have since forgotten what all of the things individually do. If you had asked me back then, or if I had a channel back then, I would have been able to tell you, but I have since forgotten. I do know the specific link ups. Like, you have to link this here to make it work properly. And, like, this link is a common one that I've missed. Like, one I keep forgetting about. But if you actually asked me, like, what does AND gate 1 do? I would have no idea. So there's that. Like, I know it works, and I know how to switch it up for each character. And so Anyway, yeah, that circuit video will be coming out tomorrow from whenever this video comes out. It'll be coming out on Thursday. Today's Tuesday, so it'll come out Thursday. I believe. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm almost done with this. I forgot about that section of wall, so I'll have to come back to that. So anyway, what was I just gonna say? Something. Oh no, I forgot. Anyway, the games themselves, once you understand how to make the games, making the games isn't the hard part. The hard part is, there's a couple of hard parts, and it's not fully making the games once you understand how to and know all the mechanics and stuff. So, the hard parts are finding time to do it, because making a game, especially a big one, is a very time-consuming project. That's why this video isn't one video, and it's going to be like 4 or 5 different parts. And not getting bored or burnt out while building the map, especially if it's a big map like this one. Because this map, so the reason that I ended the last video when I did was because it was long. It was a really long video. And I wanted to not make it like a 10-hour marathon or whatever. And B, because I just started to get bored, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a break. Also, I have to force myself to take breaks from projects, even games, because, like, if I have to do something for a very long time, I start to get bored, I start to try and rush, and with game design, the last thing you want to do while making a game is rush, because then you might make mistakes, screw up, have to do an entire section over again. So as soon as you start getting bored, you want to just instantly just take a break. I'm starting to get bored. Take a break, come back the next day or in a couple of hours, depending on what time it is, because, like, for me right now, it's 8 o'clock at night. So, like, if I were to get bored right now, I would not come back to it until tomorrow afternoon. So, but that's okay. So now there's this last thing. So, the reason, I know I'm gonna have a lot of questions about it, about what I did last episode. Now, the reason why I built every single piece of walling out on the bottom layer is because I wasn't quite sure if that's exactly how I wanted it to be yet or not. So now I'm sure. Well, I might not be sure now, but now I'm keeping it how it is because I've got way too much progress to just want to stop and restart all over again. I already have the first 3 layers of wall down and the doors. So there's not really any turning back now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, put 1 block on each corner, and I got 10 minutes. Okay. Put 1 block on each corner, and then I'm going to use the resize tool to go from there. So, yeah. So there's that. And there might be some wall sections that don't fully get covered by this. That's okay. But it takes off a bulk of the load. So, yeah. Is that all of them? Yeah. So what I want to do is I just want to real quick do that. Nope, we're good. So we just want to pull out the resize tool. Now there is a bug I've encountered with this tool, and that bug is sometimes it doesn't want to switch between two blocks. See, like right there, there's a gap right there, but that's fine. We can come back and fix that. And like right here, I want to extend this out both ways. So there's all that. Want to do that. Yeah, so see there that was, but then I fixed it, kinda. So the other way out of that bug is to just spam click. Until it comes back. I'm losing my train of thought right now. I don't know why. It would be nice if I could not do that. That is the one issue I do have with making this on mobile, and that's what you just saw there, where I'll go to drag like this, and it'll do that, where it starts moving you. So there's a simple fix for that. And I'm just gonna switch to this. Now I know it's more annoying for everyone. I don't think I've ever seen a YouTuber who plays mobile use this, and for good reason. This one sucks, but at least it doesn't drag you across the map whenever you try to use it. So, yeah. Um, so there's that. There we go. Here we go, all the way over to here. And another good way to not get bored is to, um, crap, is to do it one room at a time. So, like, pick a couple of rooms, do them, kind of thing. Once again, I know this is not the most interesting video. Honestly shocked for those of you who actually watched all the way to the end. Yeah, here's the glitch. So there's that. I'm starting to run out of time though, so I am going to speed things up a bit by just placing them instead of resizing. Which you can also do. That does help you get a big chunk of work done. But I really want to finish this before the video ends, and I've got like 3 minutes. If I want to stay within that time, I could always, of course, just let it go longer, but it's very rare to get people who watch 45-minute videos, let alone hour-long. Unless it's something like Five Nights at Freddy's, then you can watch that forever. Like I did. I'm being dead serious when I say I watched through the entire series. Almost back to back. I had a couple of breaks because I fell asleep a couple of times. That weekend I was kind of bored, but not as bored as I could have been without that series. Not sponsored. I don't know why I'm wording it like this. I just really liked that series. And, yeah. It's one of the reasons why I got so interested in Five Nights at Freddy's. So, yeah. Once again, for those of you who are somehow still watching, I understand this is not the most interesting video. I mean, it might have been for you if you watched all the way through. But it is part of game design. And thus, I am making it. That one's good. Is that everything? No, it is not. I got enough time. I can go over by a couple of minutes. So, yeah. Anyway. I'm not sure what else really to talk about. Was not expecting this to take this long. But that was basically it. Just take breaks so you don't get bored or frustrated. And eventually, you will make great games. And there it is. That is part 2 of working on my own Five Nights at Freddy's fan game in piggy build mode so that I can teach you how to make said game. Thank you all for watching. If you are a maniac and made it all the way to the end of the video, comment down below platypus, but try to work it into a sentence. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I have been the God of Cats, and you have been the viewer. Bye, guys.